Hey y'all, so we're back here at Indra Motors and we've been walking around and taking a look at a few of the cars that they have available, but the one that fits the bill is the all-new Land Rover Discovery, and I'm super excited. This specific one comes in the Portofino blue, super exotic looking color, and I'm digging it. So if you guys are unsure about the Discovery lineup, it is very well known for its off-road capabilities, so we're gonna test out both street and off-road. I don't even know why I'm still here. Let's go ahead and take this baby out for a spin. Now, we can't sit here and deny that Land Rover has probably set the bar fairly high when it comes to luxury and off-road capabilities in the automotive industry. That is packed in one car, and that is what this Discovery offers. Honestly, this car is a joy to drive. What else do you expect from a Land Rover? This car is comfortable. It's very, how do I say, user-friendly. You don't feel intimidated to drive this car. Honestly, it does the opposite. You feel sophisticated. You feel very upscale when you're driving this car. But it's honestly, for the price tag, it's really not bad. And I honestly love the way this car drives. It's comfortable. Like I said, the seats are amazing. And with that, obviously, this car comes with insane features, such as the cool part for me is the collision avoidance. What that does is when you're sitting in traffic, obviously sometimes somebody in front of you will kind of brake suddenly. So what the car does is it detects that through all the sensors that is surrounding this car, and it applies the brakes to kind of warn you, hey, something is obviously, sometimes we don't have the fastest reaction to things like that, so the car will help you out. Obviously, you can't depend on that all the time, but it's a very neat feature. With that, also, what comes with this car is the lane assist safety feature. So it has two things. So with that being said, when you're switching lanes and let's say somebody is still next to you, then it will alert you through the side view mirrors. And let's say if you're kind of getting distracted, somebody's in the back talking to you and you kind of swerve over a little bit, it detects the lanes, the lines obviously on the lane on the road, and it'll kind of guide you back into your proper lane, which is very, very neat for somebody who has a hard time kind of, trying to see where they are on the road. So it's definitely a neat feature. And it kind of helps you out to be a little bit more aware on the road, and it helps out to kind of avoid you from any situation that you don't want to get into. Getting into the interior of the Discovery, honestly, as far as technology, it is up to par to today's standards. The full digital cluster makes this car feel even more futuristic. Now, the perforated leather, I'm a huge fan of. The red stitching to complement the all-black interior just ties the whole thing together and makes it feel even more sporty. As far as space, this car lacks none. You can fit plenty of things in this car, grocery shopping, even some light furniture moving. This car can handle that for you. So definitely a plus in the space side and a plus in the technology and comfort side. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Let's get to the part where a lot of us want to, which is testing the Discovery. Well, anytime you think of Land Rover, obviously, like the first thing that comes to mind is the off-road capabilities of the Land Rover, well, especially the Discovery. When it came out in the late 80s to early 90s, up until the kind of 2000s, obviously, people have been putting the Discovery to the test, and it has a good name. It's built a very good following, a cult following from a lot of the off-roaders, because it just handles so well. So what I'm gonna do now before we proceed, I'm gonna go ahead and put the car in. I'm gonna change the mode to grass, gravel, and snow. Obviously there's no snow here, but we're kind of on like a gravel, mud-ish type of terrain. So let's give this a shot. And it's a bit hilly, so I will put hill assist on and let's get it going. The cameras, this is a cool feature. I will put it onto off-road, and what that does is it shows you your 2 front wheels. So when you're going off-road and like paths that you've never been on, obviously there's going to be obstacles on the pathway. So there'll be, whether it's a boulder or wood, something, or like a branch, you can monitor it from the cameras right here, high def cameras. Let me tell you that because these are clear. So you can see and avoid hitting any of them. Obviously it can damage your car, so it definitely helps out a lot if this is the sport that you're into. Definitely a neat feature. And other than that, on the screen right here, it also shows the your suspension / your drivetrain setup, where it kind of shows you where the tension is, so you can kind of monitor everything. If I'm sure once you've applied tension and you're moving, it'll show 2 little yellow symbols right here, which I'm pretty sure kind of shows you that that's what's working and what's operating at this moment. All right, so this part's a bit sandy and muddy right here. So let's get into this now. Okay, so the suspension's taking it though. I feel like you would kind of, get tossed around driving, because we actually tried this with a few different cars, and it honestly, you feel the bounce and you're being tossed around for sure. So far the Discovery is doing really, really well. Very surprised. No hesitation for sure. Power is there, the torque is there. This is when low-end torque comes in handy. So right here, we have this bit of like boulder gutter-ish on the pathway right now. There you go, no issues, and I can see what's happening outside. My goodness, that was smooth. That was easier than I thought. Wow, all right, so this one's it's like a bit of a wet spot right here. Let's see how she does. Cake, piece of cake for sure. So there you go, Discovery proving us once again that this car can conquer any terrain that you put it through. It's definitely a freaking champion.